Oh, yes, she did. Yeah.
All right, let's call this meeting order. May 21st, 2024, the Finger Lakes Regional EMS Council. Happy EMS week, everybody. Thank you for sharing this evening with me. And now we can enjoy the show. So, we will start with a roll call.
All right. Gerald Bailey.
Here.
Ryan Bailey.
Here.
Michael Becker. Laura Brewer. Here. Amy Bryant. Here. Jackie Bouchon. Here. Josh Gardner.
Here.
Diane Derry.
Here.
Russell Goodman. Jason Haig. I think he was going to be late. Jeremy here.
Present.
Dave Hubble.
Here.
Fiona. Here.
She said
You just walk over last name.
I send you later. I'm not sure of his initials. I have to copy and paste it every time. Sandy Johnson.
She said she would not.
Lori Lance Taylor.
Here.
Morgan Kidd.
Here.
Emily Messeller. Here. Ryan Mace. Mike Moss.
Yes.
Brian O'Kay. Terry Phillips. Myself. Julie Smith.
Here.
Tad Smith.
Here.
Donna Spinks.
Yep.
Matt School.
Here.
Vincent Mangalio.
Here.
All right. We have you want that now? What I do?
You have a quorum.
No, I meant it first. I did it, but
Yeah.
there we go.
Want to end it?
What? Do we have a quorum?
No, I just meant that people that are in jeopardy, but we can do that.
Do we have any new members at this meeting at all?
There's two to vote on.
But no one who's sitting around us. Is there anybody who we missed who we were supposed to call here? Excellent. So that's great. Just one correction. I know the agenda say May 21st. I think it's May 20th. We're the day ahead in EMS week. We're moving fast. So it is May 20th. Approval for minutes. Do we have a motion to approve minutes?
Motion. Second.
Okay. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? So passed. Committee reports, secretary.
Sent letters to 4 individuals who were at 3 absences. It looks like, and we did get a resignation from Russell Goodman, so that's 1. Otherwise, the only one that's potentially is Jason Haig, but he did say he'd be a few minutes late tonight, so we'll see. Otherwise, we remain with 4 at 3 absences.
Okay. Do we need to accept the resignation? Russell Goodman put in for a notice to resign. Can we have a motion to accept his resignation?
Motion.
1 second.
There we go. Okay. All right. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those not in favor say nay. Any abstention? So that opens up to C. Any other questions for the secretary? All right. Treasurer?
Oh, I'm very sorry, I forgot to call Crystal. Dementia. You know, so no, there is no report.
No report. Amy and Ed.
I've talked with John. We have a academy class in Ontario that was approved to go. John, what were the dates on that to actually start?
July 8th.
July 8th.
Town or
September.
Ontario town or county?
Oh, I'm sorry, the town of Ontario, I think.
Yes, it's due September 19th.
So, it's considered an academy class. It is been approved for the special pilot funding. But it's going to be a situation where each registration will have to pay the tuition up front that we would normally charge, and then upon successful completion of the program, we will reimburse after we go through the state for that. it's so it'll be a 100% fully funded academy class. They're only granting one per region per year, and we were able to utilize this offering as the academy class for us.
Do you know when it ends?
September 19th is when it tests.
Well, that's the third, it will test on September 7th is the practical exam.
Practical is the 7th.
September 7th.
When does it start?
Yeah, July 8th.
Good.
And the enrollment so far looks, I think we're at 5 or 6 already.
Good.
So,
I got a couple of college kids, but I don't know. They go back, what, to college, the end of August?
Yeah, but where are they going back to college to?
It'd be a hall.
like out of state. Or,
No.
Anything else from training then?
The only other thing is a instructor update class on 8/14.
And that will have a state number assigned to it for all the instructors from the state.
with a state record.
Yeah, I think
And that will meet their 3-hour requirement, so. And there will be a state rep here from the education department going over all the new rules and regulations.
And there's a bunch of them because of the new training regs that were approved by the state level. So there's going to be a bunch of guidance documents coming out is what we understand.
we have time for that now.
6:30 to 9:30.
6:30 to 9:30.
Yeah, it's going to take the place of the normal training that and executive.
That's all. Unless down, is there anything else? That covered it.
Our CME, we're having an AMS Week CME that's this Wednesday night. Food is being served. 5:30 is for food. 6 o'clock is the CME. It's at the Ontario County Safety Training Center. We have Dr. Maya Dorset doing a lecture, and Victor Farmington's Rob Merkel is doing a pediatric lecture as well. So there'll be a total of 3 hours of CMEs available to all at a time.
Any other questions for training then?
Just one additional thing, just as a more of an informational update, American Heart has sent us notices that pricing will go up on everything as of July 1. We have no idea what that entails yet. So you'll find out when we find out. But I just want to give everybody a little bit of a heads up, so if they notice pricing changes and what we charge for the cards, they're not caught up completely off there.
Okay. Any questions? Everybody looks pretty shocked about that, so see, John, if you're overly shocked, just to understand.
Nothing we can do or say about it.
Executive committee, we actually took care of some personnel housekeeping things, our yearly eval for the program agency. We completed that, and we've been working on the contract for that LCC,
Which is submitted.
So
That has at least been opened by the individuals that received it. So aside from that, we'll hear, I'm assuming they'll send us back something that
it means we did our homework for you, and now we're waiting to hear from them. It's basically those. I think that's pretty much what we've been working on. Is there anything else from the exec team that I left off? I think that's primarily been our biggest item, is that FLCC contract and those things. Public relations, do we have anything?
EMS week.
Yes, we.
Party, party.
That's right. Safely, please. Remax tomorrow morning. Correct. So there's no Remax report. State EMS Council, no report.
we, council met in, 2 weeks ago, and they approved the training regulations to move forward to the commissioner's office for final signature. with the expected effective date of July 1, right, Tom? That is what they're shooting for. So, like I said, there's going to be 4 documents. A lot of it centers around what formerly was in the executive order with reciprocity and some of the testing, giving extra attempts for testing and so forth. But the big one that many of us will be interested in is it goes when you go to recertify the next time around. So if you expire in September, October, when you recertify, you'll now get a 4-year card instead of a 3-year card. So it'll better align with like the folks that are doing National Registry, which is over 2 years.
We have many people that are happy about that, huh?
Questions about that? Tom, do you have anything you want to add, or thanks for joining us tonight?
No, thanks for having me. No, I think summed it up pretty well.
Cool. 4 years, pretty exciting.
Well, there's also going to be some changes to the sponsorship requirements as well.
There's, like I said, it's a
And the
30 plus
CC,
page
yeah.
document.
It's a long document, and the CC
If
sunset as well.
Yeah.
That's the only other item.
if anybody's truly interested in reading the regulations, I can provide you with a copy of it.
Moving on to legislative review.
I mean, John covered most of it, and what he hasn't already said, he sent an email out earlier today covering the rest of it.
I think that only went to you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I thought it was everybody. I guess I'm a little unprepared. Basically, the stuff that we keep trying to get through in the budget proposals and keeps getting axed out was axed out again. So now they are all individually submitted as actual individual logs. It's all
Nice for
the districting and the increasing the volunteer tax break from, what was it, 200 up to, or no, 400 to 800. If you're a member of a volunteer ambulance or fire department, you can get a tax break there.
I think it was
That.
it used to be either or.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's
You used to either get a property tax cut or the credit on your taxes. Now you can get both if any of the stuff passes. So. But it's been spinning tires for 2 years, so there's not really any progress, but it's where it sits.
Then the other thing Jeremy's working on for me is the new legislation for OSHA.
Yeah, Mr. 30 pages over here, mine, that was 256.
Just a mere read at all.
That's
Did you see the full document?
was 250.
No, that's a synopsis. The full is like 690.
I didn't even know that existed. Why'd you have to say something?
Do you want?
No.
Anything else from legislative review? Program directors report.
So I covered a bunch of it. The only other things that I wanted to make mention is the EMS Memorial Service in Albany that's typically this week was moved to September 19th, which is the Thursday following the next REMSCO State Council meetings. And that's in Albany. They're hoping to have the new monument in place and take delivery of, because the other one they had to remove, unfortunately, for the people that have gone on it. Vital Signs in Rochester this year in October. The housing, if anyone's interested, is out. The sessions will be coming out, I understand, next month or so. I know they were finishing up some of that. The other thing that I'm really excited about is over the last few weeks I was working with folks with FLCC and with the PSI testing folks. And we were able to pilot, we're the only ones in the state that are piloting a mobile testing center. So coming up on the 13th and 14th of June, they will be here. They're setting up, they're bringing their own equipment, their own preceptor, auditors, and so forth. And they're setting up testing stations. So our folks and mainly our folks and anyone else in the immediate area will be able to to sign up to take their exams right here on site. It would be just like if you went to another testing center. So that was pretty huge, and the college was all for that. Actually signed a multi-year agreement. So hopefully all goes well with this, and that this program can be rolled out to other underserved areas of the state, and essentially make this a somewhat regular thing for us.
Pretty cool. Any questions for John? All right, moving on to co-sponsor coordinator.
I'll just report the paramedics graduated this past weekend. We had a practice for the week before, and all of them got through. And then for classes, spring classes are finished. Thank goodness. They should be getting their information probably next week from PSI on when to sign up for this June 13th and 14th date. I went to all the classes to explain to them what was happening and how it should work. So hopefully if they have any issues, they'll get a hold of us. But that was for all of the classes that were being done. And so we have the summer classes set up, and we are going to start looking at fall classes.
Sounds awesome. Any questions for Donna? All right. Let's move on down to nominating committee.
We have two people that have sent in their request to join us. I know their first names, I don't remember their last names. One is Kevin, the other
Russo.
one is Jared.
Kevin Russo and Jared Palmer.
They both work at Victor Farmington, and they both reside in our region, so that they could join us without any issues or any problems. When I talked to them, they were more than happy to join. Other than that, there's all working into it. So what I'd like to do is put them both forward to be brought onto our little game of fun. And we can do one at a time, or if we do both.
So we can put them both into Wayne County. One would expire in have a term ending in 25, and one would have a term in 26.
Is that coming as a seconded motion from the nominating committee?
Yes.
Everybody shaking their head at me. We have to move separate. So the first one,
Go with Kevin for the first one. No, we can
Kevin
Kevin
Russo.
Wayne County with the 26th date.
Did you say Kevin will be 26 weeks?
Kevin Russo
Yeah.
for
did you have that too? Okay. All right, so the first one is Kevin Russo on the 26th date. Okay, the second motion, any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? So passed. Second one's coming from the second motion from the nominating committee. Terry shaking his head yes, so that would be Jared Palmer. And his year will be 25. Any second motion?
And you are both in Wayne County too, so.
Yep.
Any further discussion on that? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? All right.
Okay,
Anything
just a
else?
point of reference, we still have two
Two slots.
openings as of tonight. So if anybody knows anybody that resides within the 4 counties that we serve and might be interested, have them be reach out to us, and we'll send them the application.
But thank you all for being here. I mean, there's been a lot of years where we've been quite light, and then the table was a lot lighter to do a forum. So personally, thank you for actually coming in so we can do business, so we keep pushing off to the next one. So that's a really huge help there. Is there anything else from nominating committee? All right. Now slide in unfinished business.
Vital signs awards. We do have a couple applications. None of them are competing with each other. And I would like to just bring that forward for you guys to vote on as a package.
I make a motion that we accept this.
Lots of seconds out there. All right. Any further discussion? Just letting her catch up before she gets mad at me. Alright. All those in favor say aye. All those not in favor say nay. Any abstentions? And my apologies for the secretary, I do talk fast. But
Oh, I'm feeling it out.
It just says record room there for you too.
is there any other unfinished business? I don't think there was. Anybody remember here? New business.
So, new business. At our last state council meeting, in one of the subcommittees, it was encouraged that REMSCO folks start bringing an unvetted person or persons on occasion. Like each time bring a different person, just so you can get more people that kind of got an understanding of what's going on at the state level. Both of us thought that was a fantastic idea, and
You thought there were too many white-haired people in
I just don't have.
so going forward, obviously the next meeting is in September, so that's a budget contract. So we're going to try to allocate funding so we can bring in a different person each time. I like to do that as kind of a lottery, so if you're truly interested, write down the reasons what you want to do, give it to us, we'll put it in a hat, just randomly draw some.
The next one's in Saratoga Springs, if you don't like Troy or Albany, so. You're not that end.
So is it safe to say as we move through the first couple months of spring here into summer, more information will come out by email to all of us about that?
Yes.
Kind of like directions.
So I'll be happy to work with the executive committee and we'll establish some sort of program that.
It sounds like an awesome idea to me.
It does,
I just don't want somebody to miss me like I bought the bottles down
It's very good to go to.
Yeah.
It gives you a different perspective of what we do here.
It is still budgeted for the alternate to go up too, correct?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
That's the reason I haven't been.
Aha. Used to be.
Yeah, it's only budgeted for myself and for currently Donna's position
Right.
or whatever that course administrator position was. I mean, if that's a directive of, the group or the executive committee, then we can certainly.
Sure.
Because you gotta think, ballpark figures, you're probably talking, between 500 and 800.
Rooms at the HGI anyway, or $1.08 a night on state.
118.
19, that's right.
Then you have the state per diem and mileage,
Yeah.
unless they ride all the way down, and I try to carpool.
$51 a day, 67 cents a mile.
So it sounds like something.
So it's a program, I
Look at the cost.
I mean, I think it's worth, allocating some of the funds. Because we gotta start breathing. new interest in stuff because, egos and most of the stuff aren't going to be around forever.
So I think the exec team will look at the cost and we'll bring that up and go from there. I'm sure we'll be able to find it. I think it's a great idea, so I'm sure we'll be able to find it somehow. So we'll have to cut the ice cream out of the budget.
Matt, I can send you the cost sheet that I use for the reimbursement, so you've got a solid number.
That'd be great.
For costs.
And just to let Tom know, we cut the ice cream out of the budget probably about 12 years ago, so.
I have nothing to do with the budget.
There has been ice cream since, we just got when we had
I'm
it.
gonna have to reevaluate that hot tub.
Is there any other new business at that time?
I have one thing, very quick.
Sure.
There are 2 cards going around, if you guys want, if they keep going around. One is for Bill Little, and the other one is for Kevin Becker, if you please would sign them, just get well, and we can mail them.
Yes, both of them are severe illness, and they've been members for many, many years.
Did it make it around everybody so far? Is this the
I got it right here.
All right. One correspondence, I have one DOH enforcement. That's it. Just one. One. Surrendered effective 4/15/24 for violations of 10 NYCR Part 800.16, Article Section 7 and Section 13. Nicholas Messina from Yonkers, New York. EMT number 506368. That is the only notification we received so far. There is no other correspondence that I know of. Does anybody have anything they'd like to include this evening?
July meeting, do you want to hold it? Do you want to, traditionally, we do not do a July meeting.
Just to group like a July meeting or wait and see if we
That was your
something that.
opportunity.
Just for giggles, Mr. Chair, I make a motion to cancel the July meeting unless there is emergent business that needs to come before the council, at which point the chair can convene the meeting.
I second that motion.
Now it's open for discussion.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Do we really want to do that, or do we want to just save the date? Because otherwise, the chair's got to put out a 10 days after.
Public notice, you're right. I withdraw my motion, Mr. Chair.
Sorry about that.
It is a lot easier to cancel. It's
True story. I withdraw my previous motion.
So,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right, I forgot about the public notice, you're 100% correct.
the motion's withdrawn. So for just correspondence feeling from everybody, if there is no exciting business that we need to attend to, would all of you like me to cancel it if need be?
Yes.
That John would love to. With that, I will
And you're gonna walk by and
motion
Terry
somebody.
Motion to adjourn there, and I'll second it.
You just got like 6.
So the other thing, no, the other thing is that August.
We're open to discussion. You want to go quick discussion quick? You can.
They won't be able to use that word.
You can. It's we're in discussion.
Not for what?
Adjournment.
Say it now, whoever rolls with you.
But the only, did Ted ask for
Nope.
Doesn't
I
matter.
could beat to it.
for
I could beat to it.
Good.
It's just open for discussion.
Ted has asked for it. What are we discussing? He's always asked for it.
I don't know.
All right. All those in favor say aye. All those not.
I don't know what we're voting on. Okay.
All those
Get out of here.
say
Outstanding.
no. Any abstentions?
Two.
We're adjourned.
Outstanding.
Cameras going on. Down.